how you can use M's platform to help out with your distribution process. Once someone is coming into your band house, they'll be coming in to collect their costume, to pay off their costume, to sign up on the spots, pay one time, anything like that, right? So when someone walks in, you'll typically want to have your cashiers, guiding people to whatever line they need to go to, whether it's to just collect their costume, whether it's pay off the remaining amount, or signing up, or whatever it is, right? So your cashier will have this section of the dashboard or the back end open, which looks like this. And when someone walks in, they can search this person's name and find their profile to see where they fit in, right? Or they can use their email address. Another option that they can use is something called scan barcode. So when you click scan barcode, what happens is the camera on your laptop, your phone, or your tablet will pop up, and the consumer, the masquerader, will pull up their profile on their phone, and there will be a barcode. And you can just scan that barcode in order to pull up their profile. So it looks something like this. So you click scan barcode, and then you have them put their phone in front of the camera right here, and that will pull up their profile. For the masqueraders who come in who need to pull up their barcodes, all they have to do is sign into their accounts and click my orders on the top here, and then they'll see three options here. You click collection and their barcode will pop up right here, and that's what they want to show you. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it, as I mentioned, is by putting in their name or email address here. So now we are on their profile, right? At this point, you can see that this individual has paid off their costume in full. The reason that we know that is because this mark as collected button is here, and that only applies if the person has paid off their costume in full. If they haven't paid off their costume in full, it will look something like this. So if someone hasn't paid off their costume, it will look something like this. They will have an add payment section. They'll have an add payment button, and they won't have a mark as collected button, right? So for these two options, what you'll want to do is, for anybody who still has to pay off their costume, you can possibly put them in one line or one section. And then for anybody else that has a mark as collected button, they just have to go in a line to collect their costume. For the people that just have to collect their costume, once they get up to the front of the line and they get their costume in hand, you're gonna want to mark as collected. And once you click this button, what it does is that it pulls up a picture as well as a couple options for you to fill out before they leave, right? So you'll see who is collecting this costume, and what this will show is a picture of the masquerader, and it will show, if they have one, it will show what their authorized collector looks like. So you can verify that you're giving this costume to the right person. And then you have a couple options down here. So you can add a picture. Once you click this button, your camera will pop up again, and you can take a picture of the person that is collecting the costume. You can then click add identification. You can take a picture of their ID. And then finally, you can click add signature, where they can sign their name in order to confirm that they've collected their costume. And then you click confirm collected.
I will always sign for you.
Right, so she told me to send her to 200.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
My question about this is this. My friend bought a ticket from a girl. And she was thank you very much.
You guys are the best in the world.
You want to say it again?
You guys are the best in the world. All right, guys.